Hello again, guys. Yeah, I almost kind of forgot that I was gonna make a Midnight Fun video today. Um, and the reason I say that is because guess what time it happens to be? Yep, 11:57 p.m. on August 4th, 2020. Okay, never mind. It's 11:58. Okay, seriously though. Guys, welcome back to another episode of Midnight Fun. I'm pretty sure the next one is most likely going to be on my computer. I kind of want to start doing Midnight Fun episodes kind of back on my computer again because now I've been basically doing pretty much all of them in real life. No, it's kind of weird, honestly. But that's how this series was begun with in the first place because literally the first ever episode of this series on October 21st, 2017 was literally in Midnight Fun in my old house. Which that's crazy. We're coming up to 3 years in the next 2 months. Yep, that's crazy. 3 years of this series in the next 2 months. Wow! Man, time really does fly by fast. In like the next 2 months, we will be hitting 3 years of this series. Wow. But we'll talk about more of that once we get into October. I just only realized that now. Now, guys, it is 11:59, and guys, today was actually a special day. And you're probably thinking, Lego, what is August 4th so special for me? For you? Well, it happens to be alongside one of the games in my beautiful collection. And yes, as you can see, I have also now managed to update it to make it more understandable. But what was the point of today? And actually, yes, before you ask, I'll pull this up now. Alright, I'll say what it is, even though this is now from August 4th, of course. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. No, it's midnight. It's August 5th, you guys. Although, I guess August 5th also means something. You know what comes on now today? Big Brother Season 22. The All-Star Season. Holy frick, I'm excited for that. That's in like the next... I want to say like 21 hours. So that's insane. But back to the point. What was August 4th meant for? It's one of the games in this collection. And now that it's August 5th, I'm really stupid for not showing you this on the actual day. But it happens to do with this game. Yup, Pokemon White. On August 4th, 2011, I got this very game. With the exact copy in it that is still here today, exactly 9 years later. Yup. Look at this, guys. Look. See? This is the original copy. My original copy of this game from August 4th, 2011. And just how did I find out that this was the anniversary day? Well, I was playing Pokemon White back on January 31st of this year, back when my 3DS still worked. And yes, it is somewhere in this room. It's right there, but there's no point of it. Anyway, back on January 31st of 2020, I looked through all my data on my file, which is still on this game card here. Yep, this game card still contains my original file from exactly 9 years ago. So yep, my file on this very game has been there for exactly 9 years as of pretty much, well, now yesterday on the 4th, because now it's the 5th. But yep, yesterday now on the 4th was my 9-year anniversary since I got Pokemon White. And my freaking lord, you guys have absolutely no idea how much I love this game. Yes, it's unfortunate I couldn't actually play it, unfortunately, on the anniversary day. But unfortunately, you can't have everything. I was literally going to play this game on the 4th yesterday now. because now it's the 5th. Yep, I have had this exact copy of Pokemon White for exactly 9 years, and it still fully works. Yes, the game still fully works. And how do I know, even though I haven't tested it in months? Because when I first entered it into my 3DS during its relaunch, on the exact day of its relaunch, oh, my battery is running low. That doesn't matter. But back on the original day of the relaunch, this was the second game I put in, and it works completely fine. And whenever I did that after show, whenever I wanted to play it, it worked fully. So I know it still works now. And it's beautiful. Why is the camera blurry all of a sudden? Let's put it down here. Can we finally get something? Finally! Yeah, we finally get it. There's the actual game card. But yeah, the camera is so blurry just because I'm probably in my room, of course. Because I am in my room. But yep, just saying. I've had this exact game for 9 years as of literally, technically now yesterday on the 4th of August, 2011 is when I got this game. But as of August 4th, 2020, I have officially had this exact copy with this exact case for 9 entire years. Again, I was originally going to play this game like the whole day just to celebrate. But as we all remember, I can't do that now. Yep, I literally can't do that now, and I'm not going to attempt it into Rose Crystals because the SD card is gone. So, yeah. Yeah, because the SD card is gone on hers, there's no way, and plus, it wouldn't even read it anyway. Like, even if I even tried to put it in there, it wouldn't read it anyway, because, well, obviously, this was played on hers, but not for a while. And that was because this was mine all this time. So yeah, now you finally get a view of it. But yeah. See, I have held to this game card for 9 years straight, guys. I'm serious. This really is my original copy of the game. Yep, this really is my original copy of this game. With my original file on it still, after exactly 9 years. I'm seriously not kidding. August 4th, 2011 was the exact day I got this game. Now, I know that it came out a year before I got this game, obviously, because I found out its release year. It came out in like spring of 2010, but I got it in the summer of 2011. So, yeah. Now, also, how did I find out the date? Basically. Well, again, I played it on on January 31st, 2020. Obviously, you have your trainer card, of course. And when I looked at it, it said that my journey in the game started on August 4th, 2011. Yep. It literally said on my trainer card in this game that my journey started on August 4th, 2011. Yep, which literally proves the anniversary of me having this game. So, that is super, super cool. So, yep, this proves that this is my original copy of this game, and I've had it for 9 years straight as of now, technically yesterday. If I ever get the chance to play any of those beautiful games again, this will definitely be one of them. I absolutely still love this game. It's amazing. It sucks that I couldn't play it on the anniversary yesterday now. But again, like I said, you can't have everything. And also, I couldn't even do it anyway because I had literally nothing to play it on in the first place. So of course I wasn't able to play on it. On this game yesterday because, you know the deal. I have nothing to play it on. But yep, still, original copy. Still works completely fine in complete working condition. And if I ever get the chance, if I ever find something else to play this game on, This will definitely be one of the games I play, definitely. I will definitely be playing this game again, eventually over time. But I'm just gonna, put it back in its, game cartridge right there. And we're obviously gonna close off the case, of course, because obviously, I obviously, I'm done with this for now. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It actually required both my hands to do that. So, yep, this case will always be up in my collection with, once again, as I just said, the original game copy that I have with it in there pretty much at all times until I eventually decide to take it out of there and, again, eventually play it. Once I find something to actually play it on again. But yep, it will always remain in that case for a while, and we're going to put it back in the place I had it, which is right up here, right next to New Super Mario Bros. DS and Pokemon Platinum, because that's where it was. But yep, I just wanted to reference that because technically now on August 4th was the 9-year anniversary since I got that game and started my journey on it and where my original file was created. So that, what you just heard all this time, is not a joke. It really is true. If I did not check my trainer card in that game, I would have never have remembered this day. So I am glad I checked my trainer card in the game and found out that it was August 4th, 2011 that I did start playing that game. Because of that, I would have never, ever remembered when I started playing that game. And I'm glad I found that out back then on January 31st. Because coming up to this day, I started remembering it more and more. And then once the day officially hit, I officially remembered. And I looked back at, you guessed it, the case itself, remembering everything I did exactly 9 years ago on that very day. So that is super, super cool. Now, I know we were done with the whole 3DS stuff. And we are. But I just want to take a look back, and I do want to prove to you that literally every single copy of mine that I have here are all in the cases. We already know Pokemon White is, because we did that all this time, but let's go for the other ones. And actually, before I do that, why don't I give you the chance to finally let me show you the fact that I put a sign that says DS Games right there, and then on the other side, I put a sign that says 3DS Games, because these are 3DS games right here, as you can see. And then on this side are obviously DS games. So, yeah. But seriously, though, this game, beautiful. I really, really wish I could have played it on the anniversary yesterday. But again, we couldn't have everything. And I had nothing to play it on anyway. It still would have been really fun. I literally would have played it the entire day now yesterday. I'm not even kidding. All day yesterday on the 4th now, I really, really would have played that game all day. I'm serious. I really would have played that game the whole day. That would literally be, if I literally still had my 3DS, which I still do. It just doesn't work now, of course, as you all know, and we all know, and I do know. As we all know, including me, we all know that doesn't work now. But if it still did, that would have been the only game I played yesterday now on the 4th. Yep, Pokemon White would have been the only game I played on the 4th if I still had this thing working. And I'm never going to turn that thing back on again because it'll always be the same result. It will never work again. And you've heard me say that 100 times. So I'm going to stop saying it for life. Alright, so down here, and yes, this is Rose Crystals, which does work. It's just the top screen's gone and the SD card is gone, as you know. Let me just put that there. Let's see. Okay, yep, we got it. Alright. So yeah, it's August 5th, 2020, which is now the day after that anniversary. So, yeah. Now, if we do turn on these lights, though, and yes, you can see the currently playing song. I actually finally found it after a long time. As you can see, it is on Super Mario Sunshine, and that's because it's in there, actually. Yep, it is indeed in there. Obviously, I'm not going to go play it right now because it's midnight. I'll play it tomorrow. But, oh, actually, down there, you might see, I know it's a little bit hidden, but you really can't see it until then, that says GameCube games. Because obviously, all 3 of these are GameCube games. Obviously. Yeah, because these are still only the 3 games I still own for the GameCube. I used to own a lot more back in the day, but I lost them. I think when I was moving houses over 5 years ago to the one that I left 2 years ago. But yep, that sign up there I made recently, and I taped it up there, and let's hope it'll stay up there for life. Yep, that will always be my GameCube games section right there. That sign will always represent it. And then I could just look down at my collection of GameCube games and just play one of them. That is just beautiful. Now, on this side, we have this sign that says more DS and 3DS games, because as you could clearly see, you already saw this a few episodes ago, but I'll view it again. But yep, these are still all the games I have. Although I'm actually missing 2, which I do know they are somewhere. I'm missing 2 in this collection, actually. I'm missing 2 games in this collection, which I do know are in this house somewhere. But yeah. But yeah. And then on this side over here, we have more 3DS games. Because in this section, all there is, well, 3DS games. And right here, I put this to say extra games, because as you could clearly see, we have 5 extra games, and you guys already remember this. So, yep, you guys remember this. Yep, we have 5 extra games here. You guys already remember this. Yep, those are 5 extra games, because I still had 5 extra. Now, if I counted my whole collection, I counted my whole collection today for all these games. And yes, I even counted including those. But for the DS and 3DS ones, combining both, I have over 23 games. And I have 3 GameCube games. Now, if you count also the GameCube games, in total, in this very room, I have 26 games that I could easily play in this room. Yup. Not even a joke anymore. But, yeah, let me just give you literal proof that still all of these are in the case. Okay, that's about to fall. You know what? Let me get these all off the shelf and I'll just tell you what I mean. And no, we're not doing Pokemon White, because you guys already know. I already talked about that for like the first few minutes of this video. So you already know about that. But as for the rest, and yes, this will take me a few minutes to put back after, although I'll remember where to put them thanks to the Pokemon White case right there. Alright, here we go. Now, of course, I did this by evolution of each of the games. I literally did it by like the evolution of all the games I owned. So, we start off with the oldest game I still own today, being New Super Mario Bros. DS. Yep, this beauty. Which is the oldest game I still own today. So that I'm seeing, is there any marks on it? Nope. Still in working condition. Nice. But yep, proof that I still have that game. Next, Hoping with Elite Penguin Force, which I think I got that after this one. Yep, there we go. Proof. Next up, we got Herbert's Revenge, which I think this was the first one I got for these types of games. Proof. And actually, remember when that actually used to be in here? Yeah, well, obviously I found the case for it. So, now it's in there. And after this, we'll go to some random Midnight Fun activities, I swear. Yep, Sonic Rush. Hold on. I know, we got some crumbs all over the bed for some reason. I have no idea why. And yet that is proof that that was Sonic Rush. For some reason, I thought I actually sold this game. I kind of wish I did because I didn't care about it. But yep, proof. Literally. I kind of wish I still sold that game because I really don't care about it. And then Pokemon White, I thought I know I told you guys that I wouldn't show it again, but I'll do it just for fun. Which that was again 9 years ago yesterday now. Then Pokemon Platinum, which was the day I got the 3DS. Then 3D Land, which technically this is my new copy, but the case is my original. Yeah, the copy I have is from March 2020, but the case is from June 2012 for when I got it. Next up, the rest of these are the original. New Super Mario Bros. 2. Gonna play this game eventually. I mean, if I ever do get a chance to play any of these games again, the first one I would definitely go back to is this one. Being the oldest game I still own is just insane. Okay, why isn't the case closing? That is weird. Oh, now it does. Oh, this was also a game I wanted to sell too, but I found it randomly. Yeah, I was going to sell this one right here, but I might give it one more go, and then if I still don't like it, if I still want it, then I'll obviously sell it. But this was one of the games that we were supposed to sell last year. I'm talking about this one that I'm about to open here. Yep, still intact. But the rest of these I absolutely love. 5% remaining. Oh well. Looks like I forgot to charge the phone again, didn't I? And there's the copy that I have. So you can see I do keep these in the cases. Obviously, so I don't lose them, obviously. Yep, Animal Crossing. This was one of the games I really wanted to play during the relaunch journey, but never really got a chance to. I mean, I did play it for like a few minutes on like the 17th, but like for most of the time it wouldn't even load up. But that was back then on the 3DS relaunch journey. And then we got Dream Team here, as you can see. Another one of the games I barely got to play during the journey. The relaunch journey. You guys remember that? From December 2019 from March 2020. Yep, it ended right before the lockdown officially began. What the frick? Pokemon White? No, Pokemon Y. Although it's kind of funny because I got this game 2 years after that one. Pokemon Y. Yep. And I know I told you guys, like, a few episodes ago that I would never base Midnight Fun off of this stuff again. And that is still true. I am going to stop doing this. Okay, just like that other one, New Super Mario Bros. 2, I couldn't even get the case closed. Okay, Tomodachi Life. This is definitely from my birthday in 2014. I definitely remember getting this when I turned 12 in 2014. The reason it has the M there is because Rose Crystal had a copy of this game before, but we obviously couldn't tell each other's apart. So I had to put the M there to mark that it was my copy. But yeah. All right. 2 left. Kirby Triple Deluxe. Yep. They are still here. Prove that literally all of these are here. I'm not even kidding. Literally, I'm not even kidding. All of these are actually in the cases. If they weren't, then I wouldn't even be telling you. Yep. Literally. Oh, hold on. Not this again. Okay, and that's it for the cases. Now I gotta put them all back. That is just great. But of course, if we head over to the extra games, we still got all of these amazing games, which you guys all remember. Yep, these are still all the extra games I still have. Still have left, of course, because there used to be hundreds of other ones in here. Back before I sold them all. Well, it wasn't just me who sold them. Me and Pros and Rose Crystal all worked together to sell most of our games. Because, obviously, we didn't need them anymore. They were honestly pointless at the time. Yep, now it's time to put these all back. That is going to be lovely. Though I may as well show you for these others that I also still have these copies in here too. For these beautiful GameCube games. Mario Kart Double Dash. Yep, there it is. There's Double Dash. We have it right there. Oh, there we go. Luigi's Mansion, the original. I think I remember this as the launch title for the GameCube, I believe. And Super Mario Sunshine case is empty because the disc is in here. So, yeah. Now I'm going to put these back. Because now I gotta organize all the cases back. Yep, I literally gotta organize all these cases back again. In the correct order. Alright, let's hope that I get these in the right order. Please tell me I got these in the right order. Good. Got them in the right order. There we go. Now, we gotta put all these back. But in total, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 games in my collection of these games. Yep, 23 games still remain left. Although if I managed to find the other 2 I was trying to look for, I would have 25 of these beautiful games still left in my collection. I mean, come on. Aren't those enough to even last me? Definitely. Because all the other games I used to have many years back, honestly, I wasn't interested in anymore. That's why we got rid of them. That's why you don't see them here now. You know, I realize we're coming up to a year. On August 25th, it will be a year since we sold the rest of our games. For obvious reasons. Although the discussion about doing it actually dated all the way back to July 16th of 2019. So that was like 8 days before the 2019 New York trip began. So, yeah. But then we finally did it over a month later on August 25th, 2019. Because obviously we didn't need the games anymore. But the ones that were still special to us and me are the ones you can see right here. Yep. As you can see, the ones you see here are the ones I obviously decided to keep. Because if I didn't decide to keep them, they wouldn't even be here. Yep, they wouldn't even be displayed here right now if I didn't decide to keep the rest. This I'm probably still planning on selling because don't need it. Making sure I don't get any of these wet. Because these are valuable. Good. Okay. But yeah. I mean, the games, like, back then when we were trying to sell the rest of our games, the games I desperately were definitely going to keep definitely included this definitely, this, yeah, definitely these two right here, and, trying to think what other one. Oh, okay, yep, those were the games I was desperately wanting to keep entirely. Yep, I've been wanting to keep those games that I just touched right now. Like, those games were the ones I really, really wanted to keep, and because of that, I have them still here. So yeah. But the game I really wanted to keep the most was, of course, this beauty. This amazingness. Which, again, it's still hard to believe. I've had that game for over 11 years. Alongside some of these other ones. I think some of these I've had for like 10 years. I'm not sure, but it's really been an evolution of this collection over the last 11 years, give or take. Like, yeah, 20 free games, guys, in this collection. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, if I ever get the chance to ever play any of these games again, I would definitely do all of them. Yeah. Like, if I ever get the chance, if that ever does come at some point in the future, obviously, maybe even by the end of the summer or maybe beginning of the fall, we might see this happen. Like, I made like a prediction, Midnight Fun, back on July 19th, but I honestly still think that probably won't become a reality. I mean, I guess I kind of hope so, but I really also doubt it in the first place because I think that it's probably never going to happen. And no, before you ask, I am never, ever planning on selling any of these games before you guys ask. Yep. Never selling these games. Again, I might sell this one because I'm not interested in it. Again, was also going to sell this one too, but I thought I sold it. Like, I definitely, like, we had a whole pile of the games we wanted to sell, and that's where most of these came from, actually. All of these. Again, the only ones that are left are the ones that you see game cards in. Oh, and actually, let me give you proof that these game cards are in the exact slots of the case that we assigned them in. So as you can see, I'll give you proof. Yep, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Miniland Mayhem. That's for this one, so we put it back here. Tetris DS. Actually, this one doesn't even have one. It's actually just an older game behind it, but I just put it there for fun. And then for Mario Luigi Partners in Time, I'll give you proof. Yep. See? We assigned, like, where these games should go years ago if we lost our cases. And we assigned those specific, like, places. And I'll give you proof. This one... Oh, this one wasn't fully in. Hold on. There we go, finally.